That's true. You've hit the nail on the head, and I've talked to a lot of people running. I've talked to a lot of people at different events, and you and I talked about this a little bit before, and you just said it here in the interview. You've got to call it like it is. We can't get wrapped up in the semantics. We have to understand the truth of the matter. And when people like yourself now are calling for the truth to be seen, in fact, your campaign slogan is "It must be love," and I thought, why not "It must be true"? Because love is based on the truth ultimately, right? But we're constantly dealing with a lie in this country, and you referred to the shaking of the jar. We're allowing them, guys, through our own apathy, to shake the jar so that we are turning against each other as an elected official, and a leader of men. When you get into that position, how do you propose to take the situation as you see it, and settle the ants in the jar, knowing that we should not be against each other? Revolution, I've said before, and you and I talked about this, that revolution today is a bureaucratic revolution. It should not be ever in any way, shape, or form us shooting at each other. It is us having to take back our government and put it in the hands of the people.
We have to get to a point to where we don't comply, right? And so what do you do as a leader when the jar is being shaken up?
Yes.
You jump in the jar.
Okay.
You jump in the jar and you stand between people. And when the Black Lives Matter protest came to Temecula, there were a lot of people that were very concerned online. I just went. And you know what I was doing? I was telling everybody, hey, I was telling the sheriffs that I walked by, hey, I love you, brother. I appreciate that you're here, that you're giving people an opportunity to assemble, right? I'd come by people that were protesting. Hey, I love you guys. I'm grateful that you're out here, that you're talking, right? And that you're trying to work towards a solution, right? And that's what I was doing. I was loving on people. I was making sure that it wasn't going to become violent. At one point, the sheriff's department started donning their gas mask, and I started jumping up and saying, hey, what are you doing? These are kids. And they ended up putting it away, and somebody came out, and they started speaking and forming a dialogue and whatnot. And there didn't need to be any violence. There didn't need to be any violence.